Chosen ones, everything is beginning to align for you. Remain patient and listen carefully, because what you are about to receive carries a message meant for this exact season of your life. If you move away too soon, you may miss the reminder that was placed before you at the perfect moment. I am speaking to you because changes are already taking place, even in areas you cannot fully recognize yet. This is the moment of transformation you have quietly been hoping and praying for. The things that once seemed delayed, uncertain, or painful are now being connected to a purpose greater than what you can currently understand. You have not reached the end of your journey. You have been moving through a process of preparation. That is why this season has felt difficult, confusing, and overwhelming at times. Stay with this message, because the truth being revealed can change the way you view your challenges and the future ahead. Type Amen if your heart receives this. When I tell you that everything is coming together, I mean that every rejection, every closed path, every setback, every disappointment, and every moment where you questioned yourself has been part of a greater plan that is now unfolding at the right time. You are not falling behind. You have not been overlooked. And you are not being denied what is meant for you. You have been strengthened, refined, and prepared through experiences that developed your endurance, wisdom, and understanding. What is coming next will only become clear because of everything you have already survived and overcome. There is a reason you have recently felt a change happening within your spirit, even when you struggle to put it into words. That quiet confidence, that inner awareness, that gentle feeling telling you not to give up yet, is not something you should ignore. It is a reminder that you are being guided and that the breakthrough you have been waiting for is closer than you think. You have asked for confirmation, and this moment is an answer. You have wondered if you are still seen and remembered. And I am reminding you that I have been watching over you every step of the way. Before you continue, I ask you from your heart, not out of pressure, but out of connection. Take a moment to like this video as a simple act of faith that you are ready to receive what is being prepared for you. You have gone through moments where you felt alone, where you questioned everything, and where you almost gave up on what you believed was meant for you. I saw those moments. I felt your pain when you thought no one understood. I heard your silent prayers when you did not even have the strength to speak them out loud. Nothing was wasted, not even your tears, because every single moment was being used to bring you to this exact point where things begin to align. What you must understand now is that waiting does not mean nothing is happening. Waiting is often where the deepest work takes place. While you were waiting, I was arranging things behind the scenes. While you were feeling stuck, I was removing what no longer belonged in your life. While you were questioning your path, I was redirecting you to something better than what you originally asked for. This is why you must trust the process, even when it does not make sense in the moment. Type 1111 if you believe. You are a chosen one. Not because life has been easy, but because you have continued to stand, even when it felt impossible. You have kept going when others would have walked away. You have held on to faith, even when doubt tried to take over your thoughts. That is what sets you apart. That is what makes your journey meaningful. And that is why what is coming to you now is not small or ordinary. It is something that matches the strength you have shown. There are things falling into place right now that you cannot yet see. Conversations are being prepared. Opportunities are forming. Doors are quietly unlocking. Even the people who are meant to help you are being positioned at the right time. You may think nothing is happening, But the truth is, everything is moving in your favor at a pace that is perfectly aligned with your life. If it came too early, you would not have been ready. If it came too late, you would have lost hope. This timing is not random. It is precise. You must also let go of the idea that everything will happen in a way you expect. Sometimes I answer your prayers in ways that look different from what you imagined. Sometimes I remove things before I replace them. Sometimes I take you through discomfort before I bring you into peace. But every step has a purpose, and every turn is leading you somewhere better than where you started. Right now, your only task is to remain steady. Do not let fear pull you back into old thinking. Do not let doubt convince you that nothing is changing. Do not let temporary struggles make you forget what I have already brought you through. You are closer than you think, and that is why the pressure may feel stronger. The closer you get to your breakthrough, the more your faith is tested. I want you to feel this deeply, not just hear it as words. You are protected even when you feel vulnerable. You are guided even when you feel lost. You are supported even when you feel alone. There is a strength inside you that you did not know you had, and it has been growing quietly through every challenge you faced. Now, it is about to carry you into a new chapter of your life. What once felt like chaos is slowly revealing itself as structure, and what once felt like loss is turning into redirection. I am not working against you. I am working for you in ways that require time, patience, and trust. This is why I keep asking you to wait. Not because you are being denied, but because you are being aligned. Type yes to receive miracles. Why is an NYC neuroscientist breaking their silence about a hidden brain ritual? Reports say their attorneys are trying to shut this page down after CIA-linked research revealed a brainwave method connected to attracting money. This 7-second practice, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people move away from financial stress into more stable lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. If you are seeing this now, consider yourself lucky, because this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You may not realize it, but many things that could have harmed you were quietly removed before they ever reached you. Many paths that looked promising were closed because they would have taken you away from your true purpose. You called it disappointment, but I called it protection. You called it delay, but I called it preparation. There were moments you felt rejected, but I was simply guiding you away from something that was not meant to stay in your life. Now, as everything begins to come together, you will start to see why those doors never opened. There is a shift happening in your perspective, and it is not accidental. You are beginning to see life differently, to feel things more deeply, and to understand yourself in ways you never did before. This is part of the transformation that had to take place before your next chapter could begin. I could not bring you into something new while you were still holding on to what needed to be released. Growth often feels uncomfortable because it requires you to let go of what is familiar. But what is familiar is not always what is right for you. You are not the same person you were before. All of this started. You have become stronger, wiser, and more aware. Even your silence has changed. It is no longer filled with confusion, but with quiet understanding. You are learning to trust without needing constant reassurance. You are learning to stand firm even when everything around you feels uncertain. This is the strength that will carry you forward, and it is something no one can take away from you. There will be moments when your faith is tested again, But you must remember what you are being prepared for. The weight you have carried has built endurance inside you. The challenges you faced have sharpened your spirit. The waiting you endured has deepened your patience. These are not small things. These are the foundations of the life that is coming toward you now. Without them, you would not be ready to receive what you have been asking for. Type 777 if you trust God. You are entering a phase where clarity will begin to replace confusion. Things that once felt uncertain will start to make sense. You will begin to understand why certain people came into your life and why others had to leave. You will see how every experience, even the painful ones, played a role in shaping your path. This clarity will not come all at once, but it will come steadily, piece by piece, until you can see the bigger picture. Do not rush this process. I know you are eager to move forward, to see results, to feel the breakthrough you have been waiting for, but rushing will only take you out of alignment. There is a rhythm to everything, and when you move with that rhythm, things flow naturally. When you try to force things, you create resistance. Trust that what is meant for you will arrive at the right time, in the right way, and with the right conditions. You are also being taught to rely less on what you see and more on what you feel within. Your inner guidance is becoming stronger, and it is something you must learn to trust. There will be moments when logic does not give you clear answers, but your heart will know what to do. That is my voice within you, guiding you quietly, gently, and consistently. Do not ignore it, even when it does not match what others expect from you. There are blessings forming in your life that are not just for you, but for those connected to you. What you are about to receive will have an impact beyond your own journey. It will open doors for others, inspire those around you, and create opportunities that extend far beyond what you can currently imagine. This is why your path has been so intentional. This is why your process has been so detailed. You are part of something greater than your individual experience. You must also release any remaining fear that you are not worthy of what is coming. You are worthy, not because you are perfect, but because you have remained faithful. You are worthy because you have continued to grow, to learn, and to seek something better for your life. Worthiness is not about having everything figured out. It is about being willing to keep moving forward, even when things are unclear. That is what you have done, and that is why you are ready. As everything continues to come together, you will notice small changes first. Opportunities that seem minor at the beginning will lead to something bigger. Conversations that feel ordinary will open unexpected doors. Moments that seem simple will carry deeper meaning. Pay attention to these details because they are part of the unfolding of your path. Nothing is happening randomly. Everything is connected. There will also be moments when you are asked to step forward with courage. When the opportunity arrives, you must not hesitate. You have been prepared for this. You have been guided to this point. Do not let fear hold you back from stepping into what has been placed before you. Trust that you are capable. Trust that you are supported. Trust that you will not be left alone to figure it out. Remember that patience is not passive. It is active trust. It is choosing to believe even when you do not see immediate results. It is staying grounded when everything feels uncertain. It is continuing to move forward even if the steps are small. This is the kind of patience that leads to lasting change, not temporary relief. This is the kind of patience you have been building all along. You are closer than you have ever been to the life you have been hoping for. Even if it does not look that way yet, The distance between where you are and where you are going is shorter than it has ever been. This is not the time to give up. This is the time to stay focused, to stay steady, and to stay open to what is coming. What if a top neuroscientist just revealed a method helping thousands of people attract money into their lives? Research connected to the CIA suggests a simple brainwave ritual can influence how you notice and act on opportunities. This sept-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift from financial pressure to improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You may feel a mix of emotions right now, and that is natural. Part of you is hopeful, sensing that something good is near, while another part of you is cautious, remembering how things felt before. But I want you to understand this clearly. You are not going backward. You are not repeating the same cycle. You are moving forward with new awareness, new strength, and new understanding. This time is different because you are different. There are things you once tolerated that you will no longer accept. There are patterns you once followed that you are now breaking. There are thoughts that once controlled you that are losing their hold. This is growth, and it is happening whether you realize it fully or not. The person you are becoming is ready for a different kind of life, a life that reflects the lessons you have learned and the strength you have built. You are also being called to trust yourself more deeply. For a long time, you may have looked outside for answers, seeking validation, guidance, or approval from others. But now you are learning that the clarity you need is already within you. I placed it there, that inner sense, that quiet knowing, that feeling you cannot ignore. It is guiding you in the right direction. The more you listen to it, the stronger it becomes. Type 1010 to receive blessings. There will be moments when things begin to move quickly, and you may feel unprepared. But I understand this. You have been preparing all along. Every challenge you faced, every delay you endured, every lesson you learned was part of your preparation. When the moment comes, you will step into it with more confidence than you expect. You will handle things with a calm strength that surprises even you. You are not meant to stay in a place of struggle. That season had its purpose, but it is not your permanent reality. The weight you have been carrying is beginning to lift. Even if it feels gradual, you will start to notice a sense of lightness returning, a sense of peace that does not depend on your circumstances. This is a sign that you are moving into a new phase, one that is guided by trust rather than fear. There are also blessings coming into your life that will restore what you thought was lost. Not always in the same form, but in a way that is better suited for who you are now. What you receive will not just fill a gap, it will bring growth, stability, and joy. You will understand why certain things did not work out before, because what is coming will exceed what you once hoped for. Do not underestimate the importance of staying present in this moment. It is easy to focus on what is coming next, to think about the future and what it might bring. But there is also value in where you are right now. This moment is part of your journey, and it is shaping you in ways that will support what lies ahead. Be aware of your thoughts, your actions, and your choices, because they are all contributing to the life you are building. There may be people who do not understand your journey, and that is okay. Not everyone is meant to see what you see or feel what you feel. Your path is unique, and it does not need validation from others to be real. Stay focused on your own growth, your own direction, and your own connection with me. That is where your strength comes from. You are also being taught to release control. This does not mean you stop caring or stop taking action. It means you stop trying to force outcomes that are not aligned. It means you trust that what is meant for you will come without struggle, without confusion, and without constant resistance. When something is right for you, there will be a sense of flow. Even if there are challenges along the way, the life that is coming together for you is one where you feel more at peace with yourself. It is not about perfection, but about alignment. It is about living in a way that feels true to who you are without constantly questioning your worth or your direction. This kind of life is built over time, and you are already in the process of building it. There will also be moments of confirmation, small signs that remind you that you are on the right path. Pay attention to them. They may come in simple ways. A conversation that resonates, a thought that feels clear, an opportunity that feels right. These are not coincidences. They are reminders that you are being guided. You have come through more than you give yourself credit for. There were times when you felt like you would not make it through, but you did. There were moments when you felt like giving up, but you kept going. That strength is still within you, and it is what will carry you forward into what is next. The heaviness that once followed you will begin to fade, and in its place, there will be a sense of calm that you have not felt in a long time. This is not by chance. This is the result of everything that has been aligning behind the scenes for you. What you are entering now is not just a new moment. It is a new direction. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. There was a time when you thought nothing was moving, when it felt like your efforts were not leading anywhere. You questioned whether your prayers were being heard, whether your faith was strong enough, and whether your journey had meaning. But even in those moments, I was working in ways that were invisible to you. I was placing things in order, removing what could harm you, and preparing what would support you. The silence you experienced was not absence. It was preparation. Could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual, backed by 4 neuroscience labs. This method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally, taking luxury vacations. But remember, this moment may not remain available forever. If this message speaks to your heart, make sure you receive what you need from it while it is here. You are now starting to recognize the evidence of this new season through small but meaningful changes. The things that once seemed impossible to move are beginning to shift. The situations that felt frozen are slowly finding a way forward. Even your thoughts and reactions are transforming, and you can see it in how you face difficulties. You are no longer allowing fear to control your decisions. Instead, you are choosing to respond with wisdom, calmness, and a deeper confidence within yourself. This inner transformation was necessary before everything could truly align. Type 222 to receive your blessings. You are also discovering the importance of releasing the things that no longer belong in your next chapter. This is one of the most powerful steps in your growth. Carrying old wounds, past regrets, and previous disappointments would only create barriers between you and the future that is waiting for you. Releasing does not mean pretending those experiences never happened. It means refusing to allow them to define where you are going. It means opening your heart and your life to receive something new. Some connections that once felt meaningful may no longer match the person you are becoming. Some places and situations that once brought comfort may now feel too small for your growth. Do not be afraid of these changes. They are signs that you are evolving. When you grow into a new version of yourself, your surroundings will naturally begin to shift as well. Trust that whatever is leaving your life is creating room for something more suitable, more peaceful, and more aligned with your purpose. You are also being called to trust the timing of your journey on a deeper level. It is easy to look at someone else's progress and wonder if you are falling behind. But your path was never designed to follow anyone else's timeline. What is meant for you will come at the right time. Not too early, and not too late. This timing is designed specifically for you, taking into account everything you have experienced and everything you are becoming. There will be moments when you feel the urge to rush ahead, to force things to happen because you are tired of waiting. But I want you to pause in those moments and remember what you have learned. Rushing often leads to choices that are not aligned. Waiting, when done with trust, leads to outcomes that are lasting and meaningful. You are not being delayed. You are being positioned. As you move forward, you will begin to notice that your confidence is not coming from external validation anymore. It is coming from within. You are starting to trust your own decisions, your own feelings, and your own path. This is a powerful shift because it means you are no longer dependent on others to tell you what is right for you. You are connected to your own inner guidance, and that is where your strength lies. There are opportunities approaching that will require you to step out of your comfort zone. These opportunities may feel unfamiliar, but they are aligned with your growth. Do not let fear stop you from stepping into them. You have been prepared for this. Even if it does not feel that way at first, trust that you have what it takes to handle what is coming. You are also being reminded to take care of yourself during this time. Growth can be intense, and it is important to give yourself moments of rest and reflection. Do not push yourself to the point of exhaustion. Balance is part of alignment. When you take care of your mind, your body, and your spirit, you are better able to receive what is coming into your life. This is not weakness. This is growth that has taken root in your spirit. You have moved from surviving your circumstances to slowly mastering your inner world. That shift is what allows everything else to begin falling into place around you. Type 777 to affirm your belief. There were days when you felt like you were walking in circles, repeating the same struggles, and facing the same disappointments. It felt endless, like nothing was changing, no matter how much effort you put in. But what you did not see was that each cycle was teaching something new, something deeper than the last. You were not repeating. You were refining. You were not stuck. You were being reshaped into someone who could handle what is now approaching your life. You are beginning to notice that your energy is different. You are less drawn to what once distracted you and more focused on what truly matters. There is a clarity growing within you that is helping you make better choices. You are no longer chasing everything that comes your way. You are becoming selective, intentional, and aware. This is a sign that you are aligning with your purpose, even if you cannot fully describe it yet. Type Amen if you agree. There are also new connections forming around you. Even if they have not fully revealed their purpose yet, people will enter your life who reflect the growth you have experienced. They will not drain you or confuse you the way some past connections did. Instead, They will support, challenge, and inspire you in healthy ways. These connections are part of what is coming together for you, and they will play a role in your next chapter. At the same time, you may feel a stronger pull to distance yourself from certain environments or habits that no longer align with who you are becoming. This is not something to resist. It is a natural movement toward what is better for you. Letting go can feel uncomfortable, but holding on to what no longer fits will only slow down your progress. Trust that what you are moving away from is not meant to stay in your life. You are also learning the value of silence. Not every thought needs to be spoken, and not every plan needs to be shared. There is power in keeping certain things between you and me. In that quiet space, you are able to listen more clearly, to feel more deeply, and to understand your path without outside noise. This silence is not emptiness, it is connection. Why are so many people talking about the billionaire brainwave? A leading neuroscientist says it was identified during a private program based on CIA research. This 7-second ritual, confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs, helps align your thinking with better financial outcomes. Many are moving away from stress into improved lifestyles with dream homes, luxury cars, and the freedom to enjoy luxury vacations. But this discovery may be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. There will be moments when you are tested again, not to bring you down, but to show you how far you have come. Situations that once overwhelmed you will now feel manageable. Challenges that once shook your confidence will now strengthen it. You will begin to see yourself differently, not as someone who is struggling, but as someone who is capable and resilient. This shift in how you see yourself is essential for what is coming next. You are also being prepared to receive without fear. In the past, you may have felt hesitant when something good came your way, almost expecting it to disappear. But now, you are learning to accept blessings with an open heart. You are learning that you do not have to question every good thing. You are learning that it is safe to receive, safe to grow, and safe to move forward. There is also a deeper sense of purpose awakening within you. You may not have all the answers yet, but you can feel that your life is meant for something meaningful. This feeling is not random. It is a sign that you are moving closer to your true path. As things continue to come together, this purpose will become clearer. You will begin to understand not just what you are doing, but why you are doing it. You are no longer the person who doubted every step. You are becoming someone who trusts the journey, even when it is unclear. This trust is what will guide you through the next phase of your life. It will help you make decisions, take action, and move forward with confidence. It will keep you grounded when things feel uncertain, and remind you that you are not alone. Everything that is happening right now is leading you toward a place of stability and growth. It may not happen overnight, but it is happening consistently. Each day, each moment, each choice is bringing you closer to the life that is meant for you. You are not being left behind. You are being brought forward in a way that is steady and lasting. Stay focused on what you are becoming, not just what you are trying to achieve. The person you are growing into is just as important as the goals you are reaching. When you become aligned within yourself, everything else begins to align around you. This is how your life transforms, not through sudden change alone, but through consistent growth over time. There was a time when you looked at your life and felt like nothing was working in your favor. You saw obstacles instead of opportunities, delays instead of direction, and silence instead of guidance. But now, Even if everything is not fully clear yet, you are starting to feel a shift in how you interpret what happens around you. You are no longer seeing everything as a setback. You are beginning to understand that some things are stepping stones, guiding you towards something greater. You are also learning to trust your timing instead of fearing it. In the past, you may have felt pressure to achieve certain things quickly, to match the pace of others, or to meet expectations that were not truly yours. But now, you are realizing that your path is unique. It has its own rhythm, its own flow, and its own purpose. This understanding is freeing you from unnecessary stress and allowing you to move with more ease and clarity. Type yes to receive miracles. There is also a deeper sense of peace beginning to settle within you. It may not be constant yet, but it appears in moments, reminding you that you are moving in the right direction. This peace is not dependent on your circumstances. It comes from your growing trust in me. It comes from knowing that even when things are uncertain, you are still guided and protected. This peace will continue to grow as you continue to trust the process. You are also becoming more aware of what truly matters in your life. The things that once seemed important may no longer hold the same value. You are shifting your focus toward what brings meaning, growth, and fulfillment. This shift is helping you make better decisions, choose healthier connections, and move away from what drains your energy. It is a sign that you are aligning with your true self. There are also moments of clarity that will come to you when you least expect them. A simple thought, a quiet realization, or a sudden understanding will give you insight into your path. These moments are not random. They are part of your guidance. Pay attention to them because they will help you move forward with confidence and direction. You are also being reminded to stay grounded in your faith during this time. As things begin to change, it is important to remain connected to the source of your strength. Do not let success make you forget where you came from or what you have learned. Remain grounded. Continue to appreciate every step. And never forget the path that brought you to where you are today. This awareness will help you stay connected to your purpose and remain ready for the growth that is still ahead. New opportunities will appear that will challenge you to believe in yourself more deeply than before. They may feel unfamiliar or outside your comfort zone, but they are connected to the person you are becoming. Do not allow hesitation to prevent you from moving toward these new possibilities. You have been developing the strength, wisdom, and experience needed for this moment. Even if you cannot fully recognize it yet, trust that you are capable of taking the next step and continuing forward. You are also beginning to understand that you do not have to control every detail of your life. Not everything needs to be arranged perfectly or known in advance. Some blessings are meant to arrive naturally, without pressure or force. This realization is teaching you to move with greater peace, creating room for unexpected opportunities and meaningful changes to appear. A powerful renewal is taking place within you. You are releasing the fears that once limited you, the doubts that weakened your confidence, and the patterns that kept you from moving forward. In their place, you are building a new mindset filled with hope, belief, and possibilities. This transformation is not something that happens instantly. It is a steady journey that unfolds over time. But the changes it creates can become deeply rooted and lasting. What if the reason many manifestation techniques fail has finally been revealed? A leading neuroscientist connected to government research suggests that without the proper mental state, results may remain unchanged. A simple 7-second practice, supported by neuroscience studies, is helping people shift their relationship with abundance and create a new direction for their lives. Many people are now moving closer to the lives they once only imagined, experiencing greater success, comfort, and opportunities that previously seemed impossible. However, this message may not remain available forever. Visit the link in the description and comments while it is still accessible,